Hi, I'm Erika from NationBuilder, and today I'm going to be running you through some changes that are headed our way pretty soon that will affect how your emails are delivered to your supporters. So let's dive in. On February 1st, Google and Yahoo Mail Services will be enforcing some changes that will affect whether or not your supporters receive emails from you. Who's this going to be affecting? Well, for now, Google has disclosed that if you're sending more than 5,000 emails per day to individual Gmail addresses, this is going to apply to you. Yahoo hasn't disclosed this number, and the other email service providers aren't involved yet. So it's kind of safe to say, in order to err on the side of caution, if you are a bulk email sender, it's probably a good idea to meet these requirements now, and then you don't have to worry about any changes in the future. So before we go and look at these requirements, I just want to say that Google and Yahoo haven't come up with a bunch of new things that we have to jump through. What they've done is taken some best practices and now made them a requirement. So let's look at these new requirements. There are 8 requirements, and this may seem like a lot. For the most part, you only have to worry about 2, especially if you're using NationBuilder. So number 1, all email senders need to have a DMARC record, domain-based message authentication record. Number 2, Gmail will now be requiring that senders maintain their reported spam rate below 0.03%. We're going to be digging into the detail of these 2 in a minute. Like I said, there are 8, so these other 6 requirements we're not going to dig into during this video. We have a blog post that has all the detail about how these requirements and settings are in place for you. So you don't need to worry. If you are using NationBuilder, we've got you covered and you can read more detail. So let's dig into number 1 and number 2. Number 1, all email senders need to have a DMARC record. How do you know if you need to action this or not? Well, it depends on whether you manage your own DNS or NationBuilder manages this for you. If NationBuilder is managing your DNS, you do not need to take any action. We'll be adding a DMARC record for you ahead of February 1st. So there's nothing that you need to do. But if you are managing your own DNS, then you'll need to generate a DMARC record and add it to your domain registrar's DNS settings. You can do this by generating one online using a free tool and then going to your domain registrar, maybe looking at the instructions on how to add a DMARC record in the DNS settings. So this isn't something you need to add to NationBuilder's control panel. You need to do this with your domain registrar. If you're wondering, I'm not sure if I manage my DNS settings or if NationBuilder does, you can go into your control panel, click on settings, domains, like you see here on the screen, and then in this column, it'll say NB managed, yes or no. If you have an active domain and it says no, then you need to take some action. If you have an active domain and it says yes, we will handle adding this DMARC record for you. Number 2, Gmail will now be requiring that senders maintain the reported spam rate below 0.03%. You might be wondering, I don't know what my recorded spam rate is or what it even means. So a recorded spam rate is the rate or the percentage of people that when they see your email in their inbox, they click spam from inside of their inbox. If enough people do this, your percentage starts to go up. And at 0.3%, Gmail is no longer going to allow your emails to be delivered to Gmail recipients. So the good thing is that NationBuilder is working hard, even much earlier than 0.3%. We generally will pause your email program way ahead of 0.03%, and we'll help you investigate why people are marking your email as spam. So one way to find out what your spam rate is currently is go into your nation, click on broadcasters, and look at the bottom of the list in the menu of broadcasters. It'll say all broadcasters. Click on all broadcasters, and you'll see this screen here that says email stats. This number right over here is your spam score. So bear in mind that Gmail is enforcing this for their reported spam score. That is different from the NationBuilder reported spam score, but we have really good reason to believe that the 2 are really similar. Gmail is only going to be a measure of Gmail accounts that are reporting you as spam. NationBuilder is going to be a mix of different email accounts that are reporting you as spam. It's a really good starting point to see your spam score. So that is where you can get this number, and if it is 0.01 or above, there's some work that you need to do on maybe cleaning up a list, on maybe only emailing people who have been opening emails in the last 6 months, things like that, keeping it a clean list. So let's sum this all up. On February 1st, new requirements will be enforced. Senders who do not meet the new requirements may see their emails not being received by Gmail and Yahoo inboxes. These conditions may apply to you if you are sending bulk emails. And you need to take action if you are sending emails to more than 5,000 Gmail recipients and Yahoo recipients, and if you are managing your own DNS, and if you consistently are getting reported as spam. So your spam score is higher than that 0.01%. Learn more about the latest trends in outreach with NationBuilder's team by joining a live demo. RSVP to save your seat by visiting the link in our caption below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on how to use NationBuilder.